Yo, 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 what's up? Nico here. There is a joy at the end of the change that you're making. If you're choosing to make a change for positive outcomes. And some might even want to be a contrarian and just tell me, oh, well, there's a joy in doing the negative stuff too. Probably right. Joy is subjective, so yeah, I guess. What I like to focus on though is the positive changes and the long lasting joys that you get. I told you guys that I recently cut out smoking from my life. I made the choice. I defined what in my head I need to be for the best version of myself, and I had to remove smoking from it. So I set a standard that I'm not going to smoke anymore, and all I do is just go for that whole day. You see, these choices, you got to pay your dues every day for them. The joy that I found though was that I didn't smell like smoke anymore. I had somebody come over a couple days ago to give me a quote for these windows. Got to get them replaced. And I was so excited that I didn't smell like smoke. People look at you differently. Don't get me wrong, I've had people look at me differently my whole life. And really, I'm just tired of it. Because nobody's perfect, so why are you judging in your head? But then again, we all judge people. Vulner- Vulnerability is required for this portion of it. You gotta be vulnerable because you gotta let go of the old in order to receive the new joy. When this individual came over, I didn't smell like smoke and there was a joy out of it. I was vulnerable because I let somebody into my house. I don't really like doing that. And then I asked, hey, does my house smell like smoke? They're like, no, your house smells real clean. There was the joy. I live in the place, so we become immune to the odors that we have. Like if you have smelly feet your whole life, you're not gonna notice how bad your feet stink as somebody who hasn't been around that stench. So that's why I asked. I'm like, does my house smell like smoke? Nah, you got a clean pad. Cool. I can use that joy and build on top of it because now I don't have to worry about my clothes smelling. I don't have to worry about my house smelling. I didn't smoke inside my house, but not like the odor just goes away when you're done smoking, right? We carry it on us. So there's a joy that you get, and I don't know how you're going to define it, but not giving people a reason to judge me, that's a joy that I hold dear to. Not allowing others to be able to criticize me for certain things, that's a joy. Knowing that anybody can drop by at any time and my house isn't going to smell, I'm not going to smell, that's a joy in itself right there. There's a joy at the end of whatever change you're wanting to accomplish. If you're wanting to stop drinking, there's a joy that you get from knowing that when you're pulled over, you probably won't get a DWI. There's a joy that you get from not using drugs anymore because you wake up not hurting. There is a joy that you get when you get to interact with friends and family members. There's a joy that you get when you get to go into environments and not like need to dip out at a certain time just to stay well. There is a joy in this journey of personal development. Call it recovery if you want to, but I like to call it personal development, because that's what you're doing. You're developing yourself as a human being to this new version of you. And by achieving this new version, there's joys that come with it. You won't get to know them until you become that version of you, though.